Hey guys, in this video we'll talk about setting up your foundation for your marketing. And its key is to first pick your name. So if you're not incorporated, you need to use some part of your name in the actual company name. So my name's Josh Vassar. If I would do a painting company, I would call it Vassar Painting. And the reason you can do this, you don't have to file anything extra with the government. If you want to pick some crazy name and not incorporate like Muskrat's Painting, you would have to file something called a fictitious name, and you can do that, but it will cost you a couple $100 and you have to go through the state. So what I would recommend is if you want to go and incorporate or do that or pick a different name just to do it later. But if you want to put out a couple $100 to get a fictitious name or to incorporate, go ahead and do that if you want to do that right away. But what I want you to focus on is building revenue. And so for this example, we'll call the company that we're starting Vassar Painting. And so to do that, what we'll do first is set up a Google account, and we'll show you right here. So I'm over in google.com, and I would type in create new Google account, click on the first link, and then there you go. And it's great to use Google email. I recommend this, especially if you have a different internet provider, say Verizon, Comcast, Time Warner, or whatever you have, just because the Google will go with you if you ever change your internet provider or if you move and you can't use the same internet provider. So Gmail goes anywhere, and you would just type in all your info here. You would type in, Josh, Vassar, and then whatever your email. And just make sure your email is something that would be easy to understand and easy to type in for your clients, because you're going to send them emails from this account. So I'd pick Vassar Painting. We'll see if that's available, and it looks like it is. So I'd go vassarpainting@gmail.com, and it's free to set up. It's great to use. You can pick your password, and you can fill out this if you would like to, and security questions. But it's great to use. You can use it from any computer. Next, you'll want to set up your business cards. For that site, there's a bunch of them out there, but what I really like to use is vistaprint.com, especially for just starting out. Very inexpensive, and they give you some high quality stuff, and they do it pretty quickly. So what you want to do is go to vistaprint.com, go to business cards right here, and then you can just look at what they offer. The standard works for most people. You don't have to get too crazy. You can kind of pick if you want it a matte or glossy. If you want it real shiny, they seem to last a little longer. So I would pick the glossy, but feel free to pick a matte, uncoated, or a pearl. For the paperweight, I really like to do something a little heavier. So I would go premium. It'll add a couple dollars to the cost, but you can kind of see what changes down here in the cost if it's 35 or 21 bucks, and if you go back to standard, it's 10 bucks. So there's a big difference. Just depends on what you want to pick. But I will pick premium for this example, and then finish. I'll just click none, standard. Then we'll go start designing. And then it'll walk you through what you need to do. You just, will pay, hey, I like this card. You pick what card you like, and then you'll type in your company name. You select the design, and it'll just take you to, okay, now we type in Vassar Painting, and then you just go through and put in all the information you'd like to, and you can play around with that. But find a design you like, find a card you like, and that is how to do business cards. Next, if you want to get a design and pick a logo, I would recommend going to a couple different sites. And unless you're an amazing graphic artist or designer, you can design your own. You don't necessarily need a logo, but if you do want one, a site I like is outlinematic.com. And this one is mostly for Amazon sellers, but the nice thing is they do so many different logo designs. It's only $75. And I would just go to pricing, and you can see, hey, logo design, $75. And you tell them what you want, and they have all kinds of different designs. I've used them before, and they've come out with great stuff. They have unlimited revisions, which is clutch, because if you don't like it, you can say, hey, I want to make this different, or change this, or do that. And if you don't like it, you don't have to pay for it. So Outlinematic is a good one to use. One that's a little more expensive, but might give you some, say, more thorough designs. It might be 99 Designs. I've used them for a couple of things, but mostly I've used Outlinematic and then another site I'll tell you about. But 99 Designs, you can get all kind of cool looking designs. You can pick whatever industry, And then how they do it is it's a contest, and they have a bunch of designers submit work, but you can kind of see it starts out at $300. You'll get 30 designs to pick from, but if you don't find any you don't like, you don't have to pay. So you can get some good ideas if you have some money to spend. It's a nice way to do it, and it's you have no risk because you don't have to pay it if you don't like it. Another site to use, which is great for logos, is Fiverr.com. And if you haven't heard of Fiverr.com, and it's spelled with 2 R's, it's anyone across the world can volunteer their services or put their services on here, and they charge all different amounts of money. So you're getting designers from India, from Africa, South America, get them all over the place. And anything that can be done on the computer can basically be done on this site, which is really nice. The issue is you have to vet who you're going to go through, and I'll show you how to do that. So for this, on Fiverr.com, I'll type in logo design. You can see it down here. It's a very popular one. Hit your search button. And then down here, you'll see all different types of people who design logos. So this person starts out at $600, but this one starts out at $5. And how I like to sort this is right here. You can do best selling, newest arrivals. I like to do either best selling or recommended. When you do best selling, find someone, and what you really want to look at is how many reviews they have. So we'll look at this guy, Gig Blast, for $5. I think we can afford $5, guys. And what you'll see when you click on their link, they'll have different versions. So they're basic, and it'll tell you what their basic is. He'll do high resolution, 2 concepts included, source file if you want to do the standard. And what I really like to find is unlimited revisions, because you want to go back and forth with them, and then they're premium. And you can go through a couple different ones, and what you really want to look at is how many orders they have in queue. This guy has a lot, 495, and this is how many reviews they have. So they have 54,000 reviews, and that means that he's doing a lot of work, and if he has this many orders in queue, that a lot of people use him. And you can even look at the reviews down here, all the way at the bottom, and you can see what the good, the bad. But if someone's doing tons of work and they're, have a lot of orders in queue, that's what I like. And maybe do the $5 or $30. And if you don't like it, you can get your money back. And it's really easy. You can go through and scroll through their work, and you can kind of see what they're looking at. So it's pretty cool what can be done. You can, like I said, any computer service can be completed on here, but it's really good for logos. You might spend $30 to $60 for maybe some better stuff, but I would encourage you to explore around, find someone you like, and go for it. So there you have it, setting up your marketing foundations, not too hard, and it's a great way to start off all your marketing endeavors. We'll see you in the next video. My own